vengeful spirits might see a vengeful spirit coming out of third tier gaming. I don't mean the character, I mean an actual vengeance rotting writing upon Heart TZ, who has gone 2-0 in this best of 5 series so far. This is the UGC League Finals, Grand Finals, the grandest of all finals. It's going to be the North American Steel Series. Fantastic voyage for all. This is the Dota 2 Killcopter. We are at Game 3. I'm your host, Brushfire, followed closely by my aerial gunner and co-commentator, Joojkins Joestar, analyst Technoman, and Statsman at large, Mr. Bad Guy. Gentlemen, how have you been enjoying the series so far?
Been liking it so far. These have been very exciting games, and I'm glad to see that Razor's finally banned.
Yes.
You think third tier might have learned from their mistakes and said, yeah, we might need to get rid of that Razor guy who has been wrecking up our stuff so far.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, with this being Game 3, what do you think third tier needs to do in order to turn this series into their favor?
Not lose.
Win.
Okay, let's be reasonable and say actual things.
They've been drafting really strong drafts, and they have had, in my opinion, the stronger draft every game. But then they've just let towers fall that they really shouldn't have. And there's been a couple of times where they've gone in with their carry sort of, run roughshod, and they haven't had an exit strategy. So when the tide has turned on them, they've fed like 2 or 3 additional kills, including their carry. So I think they need to do a little better job of planning. How can we get out of this if it doesn't go our way? Maybe like early mechanism or, I don't know, just better blink dagger usage, more appropriate farm, something to that effect.
Now we're going to see Skywrath Mage being picked up by third tier gaming as their first pick. Death Prophet IO on Heart TZ. Logs, what do you think of that lineup so far on Heart TZ?
Well, they're both very strong picks. They don't really do much together, but
I'm seeing global, I
don't know.
Considering
all the nonsense that's been coming out of Heart TZ.
How do you counter some of this? IO, I think, is going to get countered out pretty hard by Skywrath Mage just because of the silence. But you can't silence everyone with one Skywrath.
Yeah. I would not be surprised to see something like a level 1 Roche out of RTZ.
Now we're going to see Wraith King get picked up by third tier gaming. What do you think that's doing for their lineup?
Radiant team ban.
Gives them the tanking they need to take out, something like Death Prophet. It's a good support, so.
Now we saw Croissant King in game 1, and he didn't do so hot there. What do you think they're thinking over at third tier gaming? Do you think they want to try to give him a second try? Maybe fix the mistakes of the past?
Well, I think they might, try skilling his lifesteal or his crit past level 1. Because even after he had gotten all his levels in Wraithfire Blast, he only put 1 level in Vampiric Aura and Mortal Strike by the time he was level 12.
Now, take a look at the bans right now. Third tier gaming just finished their second ban phase. They have banned out Tiny, they have banned out Ursa. They're making sure that IO doesn't have as good of a target as he wants against the third tier gaming team. What do you think that our Heart TZ is going to do to counter that they lost the 2 best IO combos?
Well, I don't know about
best.
The
Chaos
best
Knight's still
will
there.
Always, in my heart, be Chaos Knight. Just because he's Chaos Knight, man. He's really good.
Yeah, I can see them banning out the Ursa, but honestly, when I saw this pick out, I was thinking IO on Death Prophet. Just be a health battery so you can keep her alive long enough for full exorcism.
Pudgy Pudge, the Butcher has been picked up by Heart TZ.
He's a great counter to Skywrath. If you're not fast enough to get the silence off, that's a dead Skywrath. Easy.
Even if you are, if he's rotting, properly, which should be before you get to him, you're not going to be able to get away.
Yep. So I can see the Pudge pickup being a really good counter to Skywrath, and mid versus mid, I think Pudge is going to win that really easily. Statsman, win rate versus Skywrath and Pudge.
Well, it's not. Skyrock's not going to be mid.
Pudge wins regardless. Like 110% or something.
What? What is this lineup becoming?
Oh.
We have a Medusa pickup after Ember Spirit gets picked up by Third Tier Gaming. Heart TZ is playing a ridiculous game.
Some extreme trolling going on.
I don't even care. This is beautiful. I love that I don't know what they're going to pick next. Like, as a caster, I get so sick and tired of Faceless Void, Death Prophet, and then, we're gonna have freaking Centaur War Runner, Ancient Apparition, Razor, blah, 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 on and on. Like, I think that's sort of Third Tier Gaming's problem, is that they've been sticking to the meta heroes because that's what's powerful right now. But the flexibility that RTZ is my waifu is showing is just beating them at every turn because they're just more comfortable playing other weird and wild heroes that have sort of unknown counters to whatever Third Tier is picking. And as a caster, I love that unpredictability. I am so tired of being like, oh, look, it's Faceless Void for the 37th time.
Yes, but for the first time, I think, in our entire casting career, we're seeing Medusa in a lineup.
That's true.
No, we've seen it before, I think.
No, I've never casted a game with Medusa in it, ever.
I'm
I feel like we've had one.
I feel like we could have had one, but I am fairly confident that we have not.
10 seconds remaining.
Caster. I mean, Statsman.
Yeah.
Do some research.
I believe one of the first games that was ever casted by the Killcopter did have a Medusa, which is where the joke comes from.
Dunked.
Oh, I've thoroughly been NBA jammed.
It doesn't matter anyway. RTZ can't lose. They have, according to my stat sheet, Pudge just automatically. I mean, their other Nexus are just going to explode
immediately. As soon as the horn blows,
Ancient is
Ancient's
the word you're
gone.
looking for.
Wow.
Ancient is what I said.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Can't prove a
Ancient.
thing.
Oh my god.
This lineup.
Did they literally just like start off picking decent heroes and then pick all of the hardest heroes that they possibly could?
No.
Because that's what it looks like they did.
This is aggressive trolling.
I really wish Death Prophet would have gotten substituted for an Earth Spirit, but this'll do.
Earth Spirit's not available in Captain's mode.
Really?
Yeah, he knows that. So what we're looking at here is not an aggressive tri-lane, we're looking at an aggressive troll lane.
Yeah, this is an aggressive troll lane.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Was that a joke? Did you actually make a joke?
I think it was an actual joke, complete with at least chuckles. That's from the laugh derivation.
I didn't hear any chuckles.
I chuckled internally. It wasn't loud enough though for the auto capture to kick on.
Chuckle
There was an internal laugh. I felt it. May have been a fart, but I'm counting it. I'm counting it. It worked. Alright, so what do you do to counter this? I'm gonna go with Lich. Just Lich. That's my answer to this.
I gotta
get
know.
Axe, Lich, and Death Ball them.
Like, I would love.
To counter silly picks like this is by playing well. You have to play well.
Alright, so what does Third Tier Gaming do? Because the last two games have not been played very well. And they weren't against super off-the-wall picks either.
I would say they should put the Ember Spirit as their farming carry and... Okay, whatever.
That'll work. That'll work.
Nope.
Now, we have... I would love to be in Third Tier Gaming's TeamSpeak or Skype or whatever they're using right now, just to hear what they're saying about HeartTZ's lineup.
We really need an interview post-game for this. Like,
indeed we do. Let's go down to the field and see what we have in store for us. Over on the Radiant side, you're going to have Lemimir playing your Trolldusa.
Prepare for battle.
Over on Trudge, you're going to be playing Blind. Trollo is going to be played by Rock, Paper,
what
Scissors
is
Champion.
wrong with her tail?
Death Trollfit is going to be played by Dynamosaurus, and Meep Troll is going to be Defigigiki. Who do we have on the Dire side? Jenkins.
You didn't even try on those names.
I didn't.
Right. Well, check out Medusa's weird tail while I read these off. We're gonna have Fish on the Ember Spirit going mid. Not a big
Nothing
surprise
wrong with
there.
her tail. Her tail's fine.
On mine, it's not animating. She's just dragging it along on the ground.
Hilarious.
Let's see. Mark on the Marana. We're going to have... I can't read. Moving too fast. Private Ryan on Skywrath Mage. We're going to have Ben Halmeen on our Centaur War Runner. And I think I missed one. Who did I miss? Ah, there he is. We're going to have Heaven's Cloud on... God, Wraith King. There we go. I wanted to call him Skeleton King for a second.
Croissant King is his acceptable name. Or Burger King, because Burger King does serve croissant breakfasts.
That's
Breakfasties.
disgusting.
They are gross. If you've never had them, they taste like a shoe.
David, how many shoes have you eaten in your life?
A couple. The UGC League does not endorse nor subscribe to Burger King's newsletter.
Or shoes.
Or shoes.
Or shoes newsletter.
Nikes. It's what's for breakfast.
Oh God, are they tri-laning mid? Please. Okay, no, they're going bottom.
If they tri-lane mid, I don't even know. Like, we're gonna send the Death Prophet mid on Dinosaurus, which is fine. We're gonna have Blind playing our Pudge. In Blind, usually they're carry, and then we got Defigigiki is playing support Meepo.
No, I think this is the farming Meepo. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
All right.
No, they didn't. No, he did just block his own camp.
All right, Logs. Where do you want that first blood at?
I think it's gonna be bottom, probably against
bottom.
Pudge, because super squish.
Pudge just got hit by a Wraithfire Blast from Heaven's Cloud. The Skywrath Mage little bird thing that he does, can't remember the name of it, is Arcane
Little
Bolt.
bird thing.
He's Arcane Bolt.
Arcane Bolt.
I got it right the second time.
After you looked at it.
I did.
Why can't you just pause long enough to click and look at the ability? Like,
Because
not hard.
where is the fun in that? You can't do a play-by-play if you're pause by paused.
Okay, so...
Sound more intelligent.
Solo offlane Medusa with really wonky broken tail. That's gonna be an awesome game for me to watch.
Yeah, the fly bird thingy is definitely Pudge's long chainy grab thingy.
Yep. The best. Alright, well at least Pudge is playing serious. He went rot first.
Which is what you're supposed to do as a Pudge.
Well, yeah,
I kinda wanna, like, why go IO Pudge? Why not go Keeper of the Light Pudge and then just, like, infuse him with free mana?
Oh,
Maybe they're going for casual ganks?
Clearly they're going for casual ganks.
Now, right here, Private Ryan dips into the jungle to try to go grab Meepo. Meepo is, of course, going to get out of there, while Blind and Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion are going to end up chasing him back to the lane where he belongs.
Right. Who do we see farming bottom lane for Dire? It looks like Marana is carry?
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's Marana.
Oh, Marana doing things. Being a hero.
Now, one of the great things about this is that you're going to see this kind of action all the time if you subscribe to UGC. UGC League has a lot of great stuff. If you click on one of the little buttons underneath the chat, you can see things like the website. Oh, a nice jump out from a Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion. And then Blind pops the hook, gets a nice hook on Mark. Mark is going to dip down pretty hard. First blood, though, is going to go to Private Ryan, who gets a nice snake-in kill with the Birdie Blast on IO.
You just figured out what the name of it was.
I know, I was calling it Birdie Blast to continue the joke. Blind now being stuck in by Heaven's Call, getting Wraithfire Blast. Blind was going to get back past the tower and save himself. Defigigiki coming out to disjoint that team fight.
Just
I was really looking for Mirana being solo health for Blind to throw out the pudge hook and try and pick her off, but just didn't do it. A little disappointed there. Meanwhile, Medusa is not having like any problem solo farming against Centaur. In fact, until he hits level 6, she doesn't really even need to worry.
But at the same time, Lemimir is suffering a little bit in the farm department. He's got 9 and 3 last hit denies, whereas Centaur has 15 and 10. Bohemian is doing a very good job of keeping that Medusa at bay. Medusa's going to take a nice double edge from Bohemian, but she's going to snake her way back to the enemy line. Or to her line. Oh, bottom lane, Mark with a C, getting gone in on Blind's Rot. Doing quite a bit of damage to her.
Medusa's she's gonna be all right until Centaur hits 6.
Fix your overlay.
I did. I just did. I thought I wasn't gonna miss it this time, but I did. We were 2 taken back by Meepo.
Damn it.
Quality casting brought to you by...
Yes, by the Dota 2 Killcopter. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you comment to fix the overlay.
You need a new macro.
No, he needs to just remember.
Need like a little post-it note checklist. Have I set the password on the room? Is it the right server?
Is it the correct password?
Arcane Bolt, Wraithfire Blast hitting Blind in the face. Arrow stun. He's going to get locked up hard. Meepo coming in and trying to save the day. Blind walking away thanks to Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion doing all kinds of damage. Defingigeki trying to stop him. Heaven's Cloud's going to back out of there. They're going to stave off yet another team fight.
Yeah, after Blind dies.
Did he die?
Yeah, he died. Long range Mirana basic attack. I would say arrow, but that would be confusing. Yep, just one last hit was all that it required.
SS.
I was typing to make sure to see who killed. Who killed.
What? I'm not trustworthy?
No, I just wanted to make sure it was.
I still can't stats, by the way.
I saw a stat earlier.
Yeah.
Well, you can just talk to us and be all like, "Hey, stats," and like, "Yeah, cool."
You can comment on how all the things that Dave says ever are wrong.
Yep,
well,
you can
true.
You can
it
like and
right
subscribe.
Here. It says it right here in my stats book that the Brushfire is wrong 100% of the time.
Right.
So,
which is why Bihamin is actually playing Wraithfire King this game.
That's not even a hero in this game.
That's the joke.
It's not a joke.
We got a gank coming on Lemimir top.
Yes, indeed. He will get fire chained by Fish. Bohemian is going to seal the deal, though, with a nice stomp. Double edge combo.
Searing Chain.
Searing Chain.
Yeah, Medusa kind of got up a little too far there. And the biggest issue is that she really is having a tough time against Centaur. He's got more strength, so he gets more denies. And every time she tries to harass him, he's got a level in return now, so she just takes some damage for it too.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Arrow goes out, knocks Lemimir in the face. Centaur charge coming down. They will take out Medusa. She is done with taking out Mirana, but Bohemian's going to get the last hit on that. They're also going to get a tower as well.
Yeah, Mirana went down to tower shots. It just sort of focused her, and she didn't have enough HP to get out of there in time.
I did not press that button.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Denied middle tower by Skywrath. Very nice.
Now, do you think this troll strategy that HeartTZ has got is currently working out in their favor?
Well, the score says no.
They currently have more farm on their mid. With Death Prophet's got 3.5k gold. But it's hard to say right now because they do have the mid tower, so they do have better map control right now. They also have a lot better wards.
If the game goes late, they have both Meepo and Medusa. So I think if it goes way late, they'll be okay. But if it only is sort of 3/4 of the way there, I think Ember Spirit and Mirana will be more than a match.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Unfortunately,
under attack.
due to how trolly their picks are, I don't think they're gonna have troll items as well.
Fish
Like
going
they
in
did
on
last game.
Dynamosaurus in mid lane. Death Prophet's in a bad spot here. The Arcane Bolt comes out from Skywrath. That will be not enough to seal her fate. 335 HP after all was said and done. So Death Prophet will walk out of there. Okay.
Looks like she's building. I have no idea what she's building. Maybe a force staff? No, she's going mechanism. I'm sorry, I didn't even see the buckler there. I was like, why? Why would you buy a ring of regen? Force staff? No, mechanism.
Did you guys see that pro hook that happened on Blind? Meanwhile, oh, looks like she is gonna. What the heck? A preemptive ulti from Medusa is gonna save her life as everyone rushed in on her and then rushed in front of her. And then she's gonna be able to stave off that and possibly win this team fight for her team. Dinosaurus will pick off Heaven's Cloud, and meanwhile, Fish is gonna take out Nefijigiki. They're going for Private Ryan. They want him. Wisp will pick it up. Io getting that nice kill right there.
That worked really well. Like, Centaur was mid double edge, and he froze. He had to turn to look at her for the stone gaze.
And then it's what killed him. He made a bad judgment, but I think at the same time he was underestimating where that stone gaze, or what that stone gaze would do to him.
I think it was more of he didn't see her doing it because there was just so much crap happening on the screen. And then maybe thinking he could get the kill off on her before it took effect.
Possibly.
Well, spoiler alert, he did not.
Underestimation is what I said, which is exactly what happened.
Very good. The most good. Oh, going to get a double pull here from Medusa. Very nice. Very nice double pull. Deny the entire creep wave. That's how you do it. Pudge is being silently stalked up top by Mirana. And looks like a rotation is coming too. He's going to back off a little bit.
Mid lane, we had Fish trying to get a little bit aggressive with Death Prophet. Dynamosaurus is going to be, of course, protected by Io. Io using his Spirit's ability at max range, keeping everything away from his lady.
Yep, those Spirits actually do a ton of damage when they actually all land. I think it's 500 damage max rank.
It's 400.
400?
No wait, is it 5? It's 5 spirits.
5 spirits at
Yeah,
100
it's
hero
500.
damage apiece.
Yes. Right now it's 75 damage per spirit collide. So he did a lot of damage regardless. And that's why Ember Spirit had to back off.
Yeah, it's a really good ability, especially against squishy Aggies. Though Ember Spirit, he has his Flame Guard, which is really good at, absorbing some of that because of how squishy he is. That and the free Radiance burn that he gets is kind of ridiculous, but not super bad.
Now, Medusa's gone back to farming on bottom now, and she's actually making decent headway. She's well on her way to her Maelstrom now.
Maybe Hand to Midas?
It's Maelstrom.
Lemimir gets blink stomped. The Arcane Bolt comes out from Private Ryan. Bohemian's going to try to seal the deal. Lemimir is going to dip into the shot, maybe by a... Nope, she'll get Wraithfire stunned, and that's going to be it for her.
Took forever for them to kill her. That's the power of Mana Shield.
They did waste a large amount of time trying to seal her fate right there.
Yeah, if she hadn't been farming solo, that could have been a really significant turnaround. However, she's kind of off all by her lonesome halfway between her tower and the tier 2, so not so good. She lost a pretty significant chunk of damage too.
Dire's top tower
Here
is
comes
under
the
attack.
Exorcism from Death Prophet trying to push top tier 1.
They should definitely be able to get this.
Yeah,
they have pretty much their entire team there.
I think this is more of a bait. There's too many people that are hiding off in the side.
The hook goes out, picks up Marana. Marana will instantly leap out. Mark with a C trying to get away. No, he will get dismembered, though. Blind getting silenced out. The Wraithfire Blast hitting. Rock, Paper, Scissors champion IO is going to go down. Fish pick up the last hit on that one. They turn their attentions to Dynamosaurus. Now Fish trying to close the distance. The Wraithfire Blast comes out, hits Dynamosaurus. Dynamosaurus has nothing she can do. She will throw a Quip Storm out, but it will not be enough.
Davijigoki's gone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, this lineup's definitely not going as well for RTZ.
Yeah, a little too much camp.
Dire's middle
It's
tower
fun to
is under
watch,
attack.
but oh my god, the
Radiant's bottom
campiness.
tower is under attack. Regeneration.
Medusa is just sort of constantly running around with Split Shot and Mana Shield.
Now, at this point, RTZ, they'd been bouncing back and forth in goal. It's about 0 again now. But TG's starting to pull ahead in experience.
It's 1,500 right now, but that could easily change. But
Radiant's middle tower is under
honestly,
attack.
they are on a downward trend of super awesome. We got a Stampede going in on with Bahama, and Fish is going to pick up Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. IO was just kind of all by his lonesome in that one.
Not sure what Medusa is farming. Still going for the 1300, I guess, trying to pick up maybe a Hyperstorm.
Maelstrom.
Are you sure?
I'm positive it's a Maelstrom. I
All right.
play Medusa.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Now, what do you think Hearteasy could do to pull this out here?
Take it as long as possible and get super stupid farm on Meepo and Medusa.
Could definitely do it.
It's a Hand of Midas on Medusa.
Oh my god.
I called it! Sorry, that's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Hold on. You hear that?
Somebody, pick up that phone.
Hey, Logs, I think it's for you, buddy.
Nope, it's not for me. I'm not home.
It's gonna go to your voicemail.
Voicemail box is full. I don't want to hear it.
Radiant's middle tower is
The
under
Alright.
voicemail box is not full. Message follows. I fucking called it!
Very good. Sounds just like me.
It does.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
I totally called that.
Now, third tier has a
Super
very...
late game farm.
Structures
Blink
are
goes in on Defigigiki. You're in a bad spot. The hook, though! The hook! It's not gonna be enough!
You vicious thugs.
And then the Marana ulti will make them all vanish. Blind had a very good hook to try to save Meepo. Was not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a really good hook, but I think he had a dot on him from, what was that, Wraithfire Blast?
Oh no, and that's going to be a bad news for Blind and Lamimer, who are both going to go down. Ben Hameen picking up Lamimer and Fish picking up Pudge, or
Radiant's
Blind,
middle
excuse me.
tower has fallen. Dire's
Yeah,
structures
I'm
So-
thinking Medusa probably wishes she had
Dire's top
bought
tower is
a
under
Maelstrom, a Mjolnir.
Yep. I'm betting she does.
Yep.
Because guess what, guys? A Maelstrom will get you better farm than a Hand of Midas will, unless you get that Hand of Midas in the first 7 minutes.
Yep. But Hand of Money, I mean, just look at it. It's so nice. It's like this golden palm, and you just see like money getting vacuumed up into it. Sort of like reverse Iron Man thrusters, but with gold.
Now you gotta look at it on the bright side. Even with the problems that Hearteasy have been having, Death Prophet Dynamosaurus is still on top of the net worth board. Still.
I mean, not exactly hard when you're a Death Prophet.
No, not
You
necessarily
just stand
hard.
next to towers and you kill them.
But sir, you have to cut him a slack.
I don't
A
have
slack?
slacks.
A
Blink
single
up
slack.
on Meepo, and Yules is now up on Death Prophet, so they're doing something a little bit right. Lemimer is actually farming his butt off here, and he's doing a really good job.
I'm glad that the Death Prophet actually got, Yules instead of some of the other games we've seen recently where they decide, I'm gonna get a
Bloodstone first. Bloodstone first.
Gotta have that mana, man.
Yeah, gotta have mana and not much anything else. Skywrath Mage is gonna walk right into a Lemimer.
Oh, this could be bad, but then the Ember Spirit comes out, will throw out the Searing Chains.
Bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
Lemur is still alive, teleports out. Defigigeki
but-
blinks away, IO in the woods, gonna get caught out, gets hooked, doesn't get saved though.
You vicious thugs.
Blind all by his lonesome, the Remnant comes out. They are trying to catch him, Blind will get caught off, he will not be able to get the deny off. That's gonna be a 3-for-none exchange
Radiant's bottom
in
tower
favor
is under
of
attack.
third tier gaming.
I don't know. Medusa made it out of that alive, and they're baiting them into getting kills and not pushing objectives, while not killing starting to not be a super squish Medusa. So maybe this is their strategy to try and force it late game.
Possibly.
Their strategy is strategical feeds.
Yes, strategic feeding.
Well,
Feed
if-
everyone who's not Medusa, and then take it super late game and let Medusa wreck them.
Well, you see, that would work if this were League of Legends and you had a Mordekaiser and a Caitlyn. But this is not League of Legends. You get punished for feeding in this game.
That is true. Also, what is it? The Gravekeeper guy. I can't remember his name. Ulrich? Yorick? Yorick. You can do that trick with him too.
There goes the stomp. There's going to be the fish, the arcane bolt, the mystic flare comes out. Behamon's in a bad spot though. He will go down. Then Wraith King goes down. His ulti is popped.
They lost Meepo, but Dynamosaurus is just sort of doing all of the things. Oh, Hope Blind's gonna hook a creep.
Oh, tragic. They are pinging him
A
down.
1,000 pings for hooking a creep.
The you have been condemned to the ping zone.
Over in a little bit of controversy over there in chat, the Chief says Midas greater than Maelstrom.
No, not after a certain amount of time, because the Maelstrom gives you way better push, and with the
The
chain
lineup.
lightning, it actually helps you farm the lane a lot faster. You get more farm.
And
Well,
the push is
Lemimer
really
has
what they
drums
want.
now. And a branch. I'm not sure what the branch is for. Maybe a wand in the future? I don't think that's right either. I'm wondering why he bought a branch at all.
Did he have that at the start?
Maybe. It could just be an item that he put off to the side.
Yeah.
Blink into Defigigeki, the net on Private Ryan. The Mystic Flare goes off. Defigigeki will go down to Marana. Marana picks up that one with a nice star call. Then Blind, bad spot. He's going to pop Marana down. He's going to be able to save off thanks to Wisp's quick thinking and tether. Dynamosaurus, though, running for his life, trying to get out of there.
Has a mech, but not enough mana to use it.
Went Yule Scepter, so he's got mana regen, so he can use it.
Yep, incoming pause for a DC Skywrath. And he's back.
Welcome back.
Now that the Medusa actually survived a fight and got some actual gold in it, she's gonna start getting pretty scary. And
Radiant's top
But will
tower
it be
is under
enough?
attack.
They're already pushing tier 2s.
whether or not it's gonna be enough will
Remains to be
depend
seen.
on what item she buys.
Second hand of Midas. Calling it now. Double the farm. Actually, it should probably be an Iascati. She's one of the heroes that really benefits from the extra HP and the slow.
No, she's gonna get the Yasha. It looks like, which is what I would prefer.
It is a farming item, so Yasha's great for the farming speed, and it gives you the bonus damage from the agility. So it's a good
she
item.
needs
for
the
her.
damage.
Maybe Butterfly in the future, though.
Butterfly in the
Lots.
future, yes.
And a Divine Rapier, because it's core. You have to pick up the Divine Rapier.
It is very good on Medusa, so
Oh.
I'm not gonna poo-poo it.
Oh, good. After she died, her tail now works properly for me. That's awesome. I get to see her be snaky and less of a fake rubber snake from like when kids have the little toy.
From when
The
kids have the little toy.
Well, you know, when you're growing up, you get the rubber snake, and it's like you always taunt your mother with it.
No,
like,
you taunt your sisters with it. Don't you know anything about rubber snake?
I didn't have sisters, so I
Obviously.
taunted my mother.
Can we stop saying the phrase "rubber snake" forever?
Blind gets gone in on by the entirety of third tier gaming. They're gonna pick him up. He's gonna pop like a big old fat zit.
They've used the drums. Dynamosaurus is gone.
Dynamosaurus is gonna use himself to safety and walk away. Dynamosaurus doesn't give a crap. Behemoth's down as well. Fish is gonna get helped out by Marana ulti. Blind is gonna chase but not pick up anybody. There goes the Fire Emblem. Fidgetking's in a bad spot now. They're gonna try to get him. Fish is out of there. Lememur though in a good spot to take out Fish. And she will start her attack on Private Ryan, who will run. He will run.
She has drums, and right now, if she
And
pops
Wisp's
them,
TPing in.
Oh,
But they go the
this is
wrong
a
way.
dead Private Ryan now. R.I.P.
I don't know. He could juke well. She still has
He's
the drums.
joking very well. The
he's got
hook,
the
though! The hook! Done.
A lot of pings coming out. Maybe a good congratulations to Blind for that hook. Or
A nice
maybe
celebratory ping.
celebratory pings. Meanwhile, Lememur is just going to take their jungle for free.
I really don't want to eat my hat, but it's looking like they're gonna make me eat my hat in this game
It's possible.
Why are you eating your hat this time?
because
Also,
I didn't think that
rares?
RTZ was able to win.
Oh, yeah. Well,
They haven't won yet. It's not
They
over
won
till
yet.
the Ancient Falls.
I have a fork and a knife and my leather hat from Australia ready to go.
Don't need
Oh,
that. That
no,
sounds
don't eat the
collectible.
really-
Just give me rares out of your guilt.
don't eat the really nice one.
It is a really nice hat. Thank you.
I
But
know.
yeah, give us
I
rares.
Have, one of the really nice leather hats from Australia.
Oh, good times.
Is it signed by Toby? Then it's worthless.
Did it cost you $90?
No, it actually cost me more than that.
Oh, damn. I got mine on special, so.
I don't know if my
Radiant's
mother
top
got it
tower
on
is
special.
under attack.
Aw, your mommy's got you one?
Oh, everybody
Iron is
mid
going
for
out.
Medusa.
Lememur's in a bad spot. The hook goes out to try to save him. Won't do it. He hooks a creep.
Creep, hook. That creep is so safe right now. That is a dead Pudge.
Radiant's
And
middle
just as
tower
you were
is
getting
under
excited that RTZ might pull it out,
They definitely, they didn't pull it out.
yeah, they didn't pull it out.
We do have the first of the two eyes of, or excuse me, ultimate orbs for the Eye of Skadi.
In goes in the Meepo and the Death Prophet. Out comes a dead Meepo and a dead Death Prophet. Ember Spirit picking up both of those kills. Fish on a mega kill streak now, 25-12, the 26-minute mark.
Well, I think that ultimate orb's actually for a Manta.
Actually, yeah, that would work really well.
I
It gets
think
you
that-
out of the searing chains too.
Over in chat, 9tap says that Athena turned her into a Snape. So Medusa confirmed for Harry Potter universe continuity.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
That's Greek mythology, bro.
No, a Snape.
Yeah, a Snape, as in S-N-A-P-E. Snape.
Oh. Oh,
Get dunked.
I thought you said snake. But then again, I also thought you said best of three, so I don't really have any room
I feel like
to
you're having
speak.
a lot of hearing problems recently.
Have you thought about Q-tips?
Have you thought about getting an ear candling?
What?
Ear candling. Ah, that's so gross.
That does sound really gross.
It's
Yeah.
exactly what you think it is, and it's gross.
I don't want to be a part of that.
No, I think you do.
No, I don't think I do.
It's like a bar mitzvah. You come even though you know it's going to be terrible.
It's just, I've been to bar mitzvahs. They're pretty fun, actually.
Yeah, they do that chair thing, and it's pretty righteous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get to be on the chair.
Well, no, you don't, but the guy who's getting bar mitzed does.
Well, I mean, you do.
That's true. Yeah.
Hava, Nagira, Hava, Nagira, Hava, Nagira, Avanish, Dota.
All right. So Fish is going to harass Blind a little, but he's going to back off when he realizes the entire team is behind him. Meanwhile, Medusa is sort of farming while Io just sits there and watches to make sure she doesn't get the entirety of Dire shoved down her throat again.
Tea of Dire?
Real quick, take a look at all of the vision that Dire currently has in the Radiant jungle.
They might have a little.
Just a wee bit. Oh, hard up on Centaur. They're enjoying this lead, and they've been pushing really slow here.
Yeah.
They're probably looking for this Roshan to make sure they can push against the Medusa. But I think we're about to see the gold disparity become a really big issue, even for a level 17 Medusa. Looks like the the courier picked up a perseverance for rock, paper, scissors, and Fijiguki has a smoke. So, not
No, that perseverance is for Lemmimer.
Lemmimer. Oh, going for Lincolns.
Yep.
Early Lincolns. That's
Tier 2 bottoms
interesting.
destroyed.
Not an early Lincolns.
We're at minute 30. There's no early left.
Okay, alright, so it's just a Lincolns.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
Marana.
Marana
Oh, and she
picked-
leaped the wrong
She
way.
left the wrong way. Panics to get out of there. Does not. Oh, and that's going to cost Fish his Aegis. Wraith King is ultimate. Banhina is down as well. Heaven's Cloud begins to be taken down as well. That's going to be a team fight that they desperately needed. That mistake cost third tier a huge advantage.
That
Yeah.
was not a smart team fight to take. They should have just left her.
Oh, they're going top tower with Wisp and Medusa. They're forcing the buybacks.
Oh, there is the buybacks right there. Wisp in a bad spot. He will break the teleport and gone, baby, gone. Mark with the C chasing now Lemmimer. Lemmimer has a bit of a run ahead of her to try to get back. She has 22 seconds until Drums of Endurance are back up. Looks like Mark with the C will back off and instead go about his business elsewhere.
The courier's on what route, so let's see what it delivers to her. That'll be her Lincolns. That was an incredible pudge play. It was exactly what they needed, and the fact that Marana used her only escape in the wrong direction was huge. She didn't even pop her ultimate there, so her entire team was pretty much visible with no escape and committed, and they wasted 2 resurrections trying to go high ground and didn't get anything for it. Not even Lemmimer, and they forced buybacks by using the Wisp teleport, relocate to top. Control groups are hard. Important information from our Meepo player. Tribot games, awesome.
Yes, I love it when teams trash talk, but only when they do it in a respectful manner.
This is very nice. Lemmimer is going to do some ability spam for the glowiness. If this was like all pick and he had static charge, Zeus's passive, you could
work.
just. I know they stopped that, but it was hilarious while it lasted, and also incredibly hard while it lasted because everybody would try and pick it up. And when everyone tries to have it, nobody can have it.
Very profound. Anyway, this game continues on and on. We are in the 32nd minute of the game.
30.
That was the 32nd minute. This is right
Yeah,
there. This is arrow pointing at the clock.
Yep.
Hold on, I have to move my screen so it matches. There we go, close enough.
The Centaur Stampede comes out. Not sure
Meepo
why.
poofs away though.
Looks like they were
They
trying.
were trying to catch the Meepo, but he poofed away.
Got it. Meanwhile, over in mid, Heaven's Cloud getting hit by Blind just a couple of times before disengaging because Blind knows that in the back of his mind, all the fat in the world can't stop you from getting hit by everything on third tier gaming's team.
Yeah, Medusa's currently got 2,500. I'm wondering what she's waiting on here. Could be the Eagle song to go into a butterfly, maybe? Or...
Mystic, or excuse me, a Private Ryan got grabbed by his ghoulies by Blind. The Mystic Flare comes out on Blind. Blind is going to try to get away. He's getting healed up as best he possibly can. Defigigeki will go down. Heaven's Claw picking up that last hit on there. Excuse me, Mark with a C picking up that one. Right Purposes Champion is trying to get away, though. He needs to run so hard.
Does a free tether count? Oh, that crit. That hurt him a lot. Oh, here comes the
goes
arrow.
out! Dodged! Beautiful! Wraithfire Blast happening. The Blade Mail comes out from Heaven's Cloud. Wisp will get exploded. Dynamosaurus popping the BKB, popping the Exorcism. Mark with the Sea running for his life. The ghosts grab him, touch him. They don't want to touch him. They want to touch him. Benheman is now getting hit. Dynamosaurus in a bad spot. Yule's up out of the way. Lemimir trying to stop Behaming down. Death, Double Edge comes out. Death Prophet, death, dead. Lots of other D words. Boy, that was rough right there. That was rough for Heart TZ. They did a great job of keeping people at bay. But right now it's looking, the more and more this fight goes on, the less and less chance they have of really taking a team fight. They need to capitalize on a third tier mistake like you saw earlier in the game in order to make sure this series does not go to a game 4.
Yeah. Centaur Warrunner, I'm not sure if... Oh, he's going to go for the Blade Mail. That's not a bad choice. I personally, since he already has the Heart of Trask, I would have gone for the Mjolnir. Because when you have that much beef, you're just shooting lightning everywhere. It does a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Trademark Dota 2 Killcopter 2014.
Medusa's up to 3,500 gold. I wonder what she could be farming for.
She's going towards Secret Shop right now. She is taking that Ancient Camp on Radiant's side. Looks like she might be trying to stack it too.
Yeah, definitely trying to stack. She will.
She's got the stack.
What can we buy with 4,000? Or excuse me, 3,800. Might want to be saving for buyback here too.
No, I don't think. Oh, go buy your Divine Rapier. Stop messing around.
Aghanim's up on Meepo. We haven't talked about him. He does have the Blink Dagger up.
So he's had the Blink Dagger for quite some time.
Yeah, he's had a Blink Dagger since...
I don't think we've seen any really successful Blink poofs.
I've actually seen several.
Yeah, you got to look at the actual fights in order to know that those blinks have been successful. Those poofs have been successful.
Dave,
what?
Like Dire is
don't say that kind of stuff to people, and then say,
Bird Missile.
You know, Tide Hunter got a 15-minute refresher orb and did a double ravage.
Hey! That's an understandable mistake, bro.
Dire is way smoked and way under Marana ult, and then also not finding anyone. There
goes a MVP heroic.
They're gonna see right Mark out. They know where he is now. Yellow, what you doing? Dynamosaurus, in for the stomp. There's the slow, the silence, and dead.
Yes, indeed. That Dynamosaurus is now extinct. Oh my goodness.
Like, you see the, turn, and she hit her face boots, and it was just, no. Didn't even pop the BKB or the mechanism charge. Iascati now done on Medusa.
I'm disappointed.
I am as well. I was definitely hoping. Lemimir's
a push here in our top lane and bottom lane. They're split push right now. They're trying to base raid. The Exorcism comes out from Dynamosaurus. Mechanism goes out. Behemoth is going to be chased down. Marv of the Sea, silenced up, gets hit by the Cryptstorm, but has so much survivability. Meanwhile, the Exorcism doing so much damage. Brahmin trying to... Yep, Brahmin will take the kill. Defigigeki poofing in. Defigigeki dead. Behemoth, oh my goodness, that was bad, but Lemimir is going to be able to do some damage. Lion looking to get a hook. We'll get hook Heaven's Cloud instead. The stomp comes out. The stomp is going to kill Wisp. Lemimir now all by himself will pop Wraith King down. Not enough. So close to picking off Fish, but Fish with that beautiful sleight of hand was able to save himself.
They don't have a lot of beef left, and Medusa took most of their creep wave for pushing. They'll probably get the
Radiant's top
tower and
tower
maybe
is
half a
under
Rax here.
Radiant structures
And they're
are
gonna pop
fortified.
the glyph as well.
The divine
I'd
glyph.
say they're probably gonna get the whole racks.
Yeah, they're gonna get the
Yeah.
whole thing. There's
With fish here, yeah, they will.
Radiant's top
there's
tower
10
has
seconds left
fallen.
until Meepo comes back,
Radiant's top
and
barracks
no
are under attack.
buybacks.
But I point out that the kills are getting a little closer together. They're not as 11 and 20 something that they used to be.
You're right. Now they're 15 kills behind. So
Right.
They've been moving up in a ratio, an exponential growth.
Yeah, Medusa definitely showing that she's got some teeth now, but she's almost max level and she needs something like a butterfly. The evasion would have really helped her there.
she just needs some real raw damage.
How raw are we talking?
We
All-
talking 300
Shadows.
damage, raw damage,
all of the raw damage?
all the raw damage.
Mirana's got her
And she should probably finish her.
Manta, and Fish is, sort of using the ult here so he can farm under cover.
That's the thing about Fish. Fish is currently good to go. He's got a Daedalus, he's got a Battle Fury. He's alright.
Shouldn't
What
he be
happened?
playing Pokemon right now?
What happened to Medusa's Hand of Midas?
Probably sold it. She's probably done with it since she needs the slot.
She should have gotten rid of her ring.
Probably.
Roshan attempt now happening over on third tier gaming. They're going to get this Roshan very easily with all the damage that's coming out of Fish. Fish is going to pick up the Aegis. Then the Stampede comes out, the Fire Remnant comes out. Oh my gosh, BKBs everywhere. Bohemian trying to stave off Heaven's Cloud, hitting so much damage. Oh, and then Fish is going to get his Aegis popped immediately. Defigigeki actually didn't die in this fight immediately. Amazing, but he did die. It's sad. Fish now done. Fire Remnant going out. Hook. Will the hook come? Will the hook come? The urn charge drain. The hook comes out. Fish is dead. That's a 4-for-1 exchange between these two teams. Excellent work done by Heart TZ.
Yeah, and Wraith King's ultimate is on cooldown, still from a previous battle, so he barely escaped that one. I think that one, Medusa is showing her strength there. She
Yes,
just
indeed.
literally stood in the middle of everyone and just fired split shot for literally ever.
Two buybacks,
Well,
three
that's
buybacks.
Middle tower is under attack.
Skywrath will just wait for his cooldown to come off of cool.
And they're going to farm up this huge creep wave on bottom. Dynamosaurus maybe starting her way towards a bloodstone now. Could be a heart, but probably a bloodstone.
I'd like to see a heart instead of a bloodstone.
Yeah,
She's got enough mana.
yeah, definitely would be a little better off here, but it could be a heart. But well, she's got some serious gold that she's saving up. Up, rotation's gonna get seen up, and they saw the ultimate too. So
They all saw it right there. They know.
they know. Everybody's retreating back. Even the DD that's on Medusa might go to waste here, but it's worth it not to risk. Medusa's up to 4,000 gold. She's going to spend some of it on Boots of Travel.
Over in chat, Bottleface is saying that he believes in Defigigeki. He believes.
Fijigaki's been kind of the weaker link here as far
Yeah.
as like
It's
kills
definitely
and deaths.
Lemur that's doing the work. in
Yeah,
this game.
Lemur is doing an excellent job. Oh, the blink stomp bait comes out of Rock Paper Scissors Champion. Defigigeki with a nice tether that will waste that blink stomp. Although it does have a very low cooldown, so it's none worse.
Well,
for
the more
wearer.
important thing is he wasted the Stampede.
Exactly.
Yeah. Lemur is now an extraordinarily fast snake with 2,500 gold, I should mention.
About a quarter way
2.5
through level
out.
23 at this point. She is stacked to the gills.
She's not
She's
quite
saying
six
she didn't
slotted
have-
yet. She needs to get rid of the Ring of Aquila. The drums are done now, so she can replace them with something else. And the Yasha needs to either become a Manta or get out of the way for an Eagle
It
Song
needs
into
to
a
become
butterfly.
a Manta, and she needs to get a Maelstrom, a Butterfly, and then a Divine Rapier.
Up there's the slow from the high ground. Skywrath a little slow on it, not quite enough to get the Medusa, which would have been the clutch pickoff that would have pretty much ended this game. And she does have buyback, but she would be in some serious trouble.
I think she would rather have a Divine Rapier or that Manta style that you mentioned earlier than that.
Yeah.
We got two Battle Furies now on Ember Spears. Ember Spears is going to be doing a whole lot of damage.
And stack in a Daedalus on top of that.
Yeah.
Crits for days, ladies and gentlemen. Crits for days.
I like the Fijiguki as they have like 3 heroes that can really just push out lanes, and Fijiguki is one of those. Because he has so many Meepos, he has his own little like push squad. It looks like 3TG is not like losing their momentum, but they're looking for the appropriate opening. They know what can happen if they go in when it's not on their terms to try and break this last little bit of high ground. And I can respect that they're taking their time and they're waiting to have Aegis before they do their pushing. But at the same time, all that time they spend waiting is Medusa just sitting here farming wave after wave after wave.
And Medusa's not doing bad for herself. She has 4K monies in the bank worth 2,200 net worth, which is ridiculous. We got 4 minutes until Roche repops. So there's plenty of time for Heart TZ to just stand here and passively farm, as they have been.
Yep, and Medusa's got 2 more levels to max, so she's getting up there. Medusa could be stepping out a little too far. There is lots of pings. There goes the arrow. Gonna miss.
I think they're just pinging him.
Yeah, I think that point is made that we went out a little too far there. Up, blink hook.
The hook tried, but Blind is not going to pick up anybody. Arcane Bolt comes out of Skywrath for his troubles. A little bit slow on the Fat Man, but hey, Fat Man can run too.
Yeah, he was going to try and force staff that, but just not enough. See, Diffusal Blade is up on the Marana, so that's going to be their try and answer. Ooh!
Hook goes out once again. Marana forced to leap away.
Yep. Lots of playing sort of footsie here, because if they get pulled into a team fight, they're in some serious trouble. You can see Dire's trying to get these lanes pushed up as much as possible, and then they're probably going to try and take the Roshan. They're a little early on it, though. Roshan's still got a bit. Maybe
He's got about 3 minutes now.
Yep. Scythe of Vice up on the Centaur, so maybe they were farming for that.
Possibly.
Yep, here comes the push now.
Sort of surprised they went for a Scythe of Ice on him instead of like a Shivas or something.
Oh, Lememur, you have a lot of gold there, buddy. What are you doing with it?
A lot of it's reliable.
Yeah.
I think you think he's just saving up for a straight buy Divine?
I think
Possibly.
he has to, because if they see it, they'll know to focus him first. Nope, BKB.
What a wussy item.
The snake thing comes out, the BKB, the stare down coming out of Lememur, chasing down. Behind me, it has been locked down. There goes the dismember. They're trying for it. They want this so badly. Marana will pop her ulti. Bohemian will go down. Heaven's Cloud trying to go down. Lememur, though, taking no damage from that Mystic Flare.
Oh, Marana, no, gonna get missed.
Oh, she got missed. A Fijigeki will go down yet again in this 2-for-2 exchange. Heaven's Cloud being chased down. He has no ulti. He has no Hopi. He is done. Lememur Yeah, he's going after Fish now being the one going after. They're going to miss Fish with the silence, so there's going to be no catching the Fish man. He is too slippery. No, they could catch him. He gets used. He gets used. This is bad for him. He gets slowed. Lemimer's got
He's
this.
going to jump to spirits. There he goes.
Silly.
It's not enough.
Just too slow. This was Sonic the Hedgehog game. Ridiculous.
Defijiguki is writing "Kill me" on the map for those who can't see it in Dota TV.
Roshan
Later is the answer to
should
that.
be up soon.
1 minute.
He's got about a minute left, about a minute and 10 after all is said and done.
Yep. The big thing here is look at all of the vision Dire has. They got vision, 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 vision.
The visions, most of those are actually
Sentries,
sentry
but
wards, so they don't actually have vision there.
They're definitely not fans of Queen, because if that were the case, they'd only have one vision.
What?
The Queen has a song called One Vision.
Stop.
They have 4 visions.
Stop.
yeah.
Hook goes out, grabs a creep.
Well, at least it's a free creep kill. Lemimer is still farming. We're still hoping he'll go for the stupid frickin' Divine Rapier. But, you
We're
know.
eagerly anticipating. We are palpable. We are salivating right now for that Divine Rapier grab.
Like, we know it's an inevitability. But I want to see it. And I'm also hoping that they can test the Roshan. Roche being up right now. So, like,
Yo, give me a stat on how often Divine Rapiers are bought on Medusa.
Alright, give me a sec.
He's like, hooray, I could do a thing.
hooray! Got some visions going to expire here. This top lane ward is going to expire. This bottom lane ward's got little less time than the Radiant ward, but
Roshan is up now.
yep.
Right, we've said that.
Double smoke on Pudge, so they might be moving to contest this. And if Medusa's going to get a Divine, they absolutely have to have Aegis on her.
She didn't really have a spot for it.
I
mean,
well, if
she
she
could
sells
probably
the
get rid of her-
Rams or the Yasha,
Yeah, she'd have to get rid of both of those.
like those are the two that need to be gone. Radiant's at a real disadvantage here. They don't have a whole lot of vision of what's going on.
Oh, Lemimer, you're in a
Lemimer,
bad spot. You face checking things. She will pop the BKB. She will go after Behemoth. She will go after Heaven's Cloud. They were gonna be the Stampede out of there. Mirana popping her ulti could possibly really wreck this thing up for her. Dynamosaurus popping the BKB. Behemoth is gonna get focused yet again. I don't know why they're focusing the tank. Don't focus the tank. Focus the squish.
Lemimer's going to get.
Lemimer's gonna get somebody. Lemimer doesn't care. Lemimer is tunnel visioning everyone. Rock, paper, scissors champion will get arcane bolted down. Behemoth there. Lemimer just has so much survivability. What the hell is Lemimer doing with her life?
She's busy.
about to run out of mana though, and once her mana's gone, her survivability is gonna go way down.
She's got 5 seconds till Lincoln's. That's bad. She will go down. Buying back 2,500 gold right there, evaporating from her wallet. No Divine Rapier for her today. But Medusa is back online.
She's gonna go for a second Scotty.
What?
Two Eyes of Scotty. Even more health. Like, honestly, if she had had a team there doing damage alongside of her, she would have been fine.
Dire's bottom
The
tower
buyback from
is
Death
under
Prophet
attack.
happens. Out goes
Radiant
the sneaky
structures
snake
are
from
fortified.
Medusa. Lemimer trying to
Sneaky snake.
So it's about 8.2% of the games.
Oh, that's
She
not
plays.
nearly enough.
Thugs.
No.
Divine Rapier on Ember Spirit. We've been watching the wrong person.
We have been watching the wrong person. He has 2 Battle Furies, 1 Daedalus, some Phase Boots, and a Divine Rapier. He does 538 extra damage, 126 on top of that. He does around 750 damage. Holy crap.
He's hiding off in the wings here. He doesn't want... Defijiguki pinged him out. They know he's got the Divine.
There goes the initiation. Lemimra popping her ulti, trying to stop Bohemian. Bohemian is going to be able to get out of there. She is not going to be able to stop him. There goes
She
the
managed to
exorcism.
free Centaur.
If they get that divine off of Fish, it is over right there. Blind will go down. Heaven's Cloud being the next one to focus. The exorcism doing so much damage. Wraith King, ulti popped. Mark now being focused down. There goes the sneaky stake yet again from
Lemimra,
Lemimra.
you gotta pull back. Lemimra
needs to get out of there. He can't. He wants to. He's walking. He's slithering. He can't get away. There goes the stop. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote right there. That's a 3-4. There comes the fourth one. That's going to be called a GG right there at a 47-29 at the 53rd minute. Third tier gaming is going to be able to succeed and get that first victory on the board. Holy madness, was that a great game to watch. Whew.
Was not expecting Ember Spirit to pick up the Divine. I was honestly expecting him to just keep stacking Battle Furies forever, but it's definitely what he needed to do there to push them over the top.